Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, good evening, good evening, good evening, good morning, good morning.
Good evening, guys.
Good afternoon and good evening. Kung nasaan ka man ngayon nakikinig, we are back. We are here every Thursday. Welcome to ABC Thursday Thunder, where we will give
All
value
right.
to all financial advisors who are listening tonight. Fantastic. My name is Coach Jeff.
And this is Coach Ron.
And this is Professor Sai. Hi, guys.
Yan,
And
good evening, good
this
evening.
show is hosted by the suited advisor, Coach Brian Ordiales. Hello, Coach Brian.
All
Thank
right.
you for
Palakpakan
hosting
naman
this
natin
show.
si,
Oh,
Thank you, Coach Brian.
fantastic.
Thank
Oh, by
you.
the way, plug lang natin si Coach Brian. Ha? If you guys are thinking to set up your own podcast, your own show, your own Facebook Live, you can hire Brian Ordiales to host your show so that
Yeah.
it could look fantastic just like this. All right, all right, all right. So kung gusto niyo siya yung
Galing.
director, siya yung
Mhm.
lahat, yung mag-organize ng show mo and make it look very professional.
Yeah.
Send nyo lang ng message si Coach Brian Ordiales and you guys talk business. If it's good, then fantastic.
Oo.
All right, all
Tsaka
right.
hindi kailangan, Coach, hindi kailangan, wholesome. Iba, pwede rin naman rated SPG, doon. Depende sa, sa style mo. Okay, so,
Matulis,
shoutout
matulis.
muna tayo. Shoutout
Yan,
muna tayo sa mga
shoutout.
friends natin from Film Life. Sino
Film
pa?
Lifers.
Film Life, di ba?
Hello, hello, hello.
Nano Life,
Nano
Sun
Life.
Life,
Sun Life.
FWD,
Coco Life.
AXA, Coco Life, Allianz,
Yan.
and
Isa pang pulang-
Herbalife. Okay, so dahil na friends, no? And tonight, Coach, it's a very interesting night topic. And kasi number one, most of the Filipinos right now may report kasi before na Coach, na yung di ba, employment is medyo naging nabawasan, tama ba? Ano ba yung mga opportunities na meron tayo right now, tama ba? So I think this is the perfect topic for this pandemic situation, para at least you can actually tag your friends, no? Yung
Yeah,
mga
right.
friends nyo na gusto nyong recruitin, tama ba? Or
Oo.
feeling
Or-
nyo they have a potential to be a financial advisor.
Mhm. Or even friends na gusto ulit ma-spark yung kanilang enthusiasm sa work nila.
Yan.
Let's just say they're naliligaw na sila sa landas or they're looking for inspiration. So this is the
Oo.
perfect show for tonight kasi ang special guest natin will add a lot of career lessons na
Yeah,
pwede nilang
exciting.
ma-apply on
Mhm.
how you guys can step up doon sa whatever your work is,
Yun.
right? Whether
Level
you're a
up,
financial
level up na
advisor,
tayo, Coach Jeff. Level
oo,
up.
kung
Oo.
paano mag-level up. Especially now, Professor Sai, no? Kasi a lot of people, hindi sila nag-level up because of the pandemic.
Oo
It's
nga,
actually a good
Oo.
opportunity for those who are listening right now to step up the game. Kasi
Yun.
not everybody's, they're not stepping up. So
Yeah.
it's actually your opportunity to step up, stand out, and shine. How do you do that?
Galing.
Yan yung mga topics natin for
Right.
tonight.
Perfect,
Very
perfect.
excited for that. Grabe.
Okay.
Fantastic,
And alam mo,
fantastic.
Coach, no? Alam mo, Coach,
Yeah,
parang ito kasing guest natin tonight, na first na-meet ko siya nung tayo ABC session tayo with their branch.
Oh, yes, that's
And
right.
this guy is a very famous na sa kasi meron na siya magandang branding and also there was a time that I had the client, the financial advisor din siya. Sabi niya, Coach Ron, kilala mo ba si Mr. DA? Sabi niya, DA? Sabi niya, dance instructor? Ay, DI pala yun, DI pala yun. Tapos sabi niya, oo, sabi ko, familiar. Sabi niya, tapos tinignan ko, sabi ko, yeah. Sabi ko, I think, very, ganda yung branding niya, blah, blah, blah. Sabi niya, kilala ka din kasi nito eh. Sabi niya, talaga? Sabi, so, doon na. Kaya nung nagkita kami doon, familiar siya sa atin, tsaka very familiar din ako sa kanya. And ever since he has been an ABC a practitioner, he's also a graduate and he's also an advocate of what we do. No, so Coach Jeff, would you like to introduce him? Pag nakakonect ka na. Kasi kinuha na naman po ng uwak si Coach Jeff, no?
Maulan kasi, Coach. Coach?
Maraming uwak po sa labas. Hindi kasi pinubos niya lang kasi Prof yung natitira niyang ISP Bonanza.
Ayun.
Oo.
Marami pala siyang Okay, Coach.
Oo.
Coach Jeff.
Kanyang pakakapal. Gusto natin mabawasan yung prepaid cards na yan para matapos na yung
fantastic.
ISP Bonanza na to. Oh my God. Kinuha na naman ako ng uwak.
Okay. But Jeff, would you like to introduce our speaker for today?
All right. Okay. So I'm very excited to introduce our guest speaker, our special guest for tonight. Kasi marami tayong matututunan dito. In fact, idol namin to, itong taong magsasalita ngayon because he is the founder and host of Driven Today podcast. Wow. So if you go to Spotify, you go to Apple Podcasts, i-search nyo lang, Driven Today podcast, because that show is now the #1 podcast talk show in the Philippines in terms of career and finance. Grabe.
Galing.
Talagang yung achievement talaga nito, very nice, very consistent. And now he's also, you can also find Driven Today podcast on YouTube. If you want to see him do those interviews with those special guests niya, you will learn a lot of things from this person because this person talagang very, very fantastic talaga siya. And he's also one of the unit managers ng one of the prestigious companies here in the Philippines, no? And he's also a certified investment solicitor. And he's a strategic financial advisor and also a registered financial planner. In fact, marami na siyang mga guesting sa mga talks. Kinukuha siya ng iba't ibang mga organizations. He's also an events host. Ang dami niya. Talagang ang dami niya mga activities. This guy is so busy. Buti na lang nakasingit tayo. Nagpakasakali lang ako kung libre siya. Nagkataon libre. Oh my God. Buti na lang. Fantastic talaga. So without further ado, our special guest for tonight, to add value to all financial advisors listening tonight, please welcome Mr. David Angway.
All right. Thank you so much for inviting me, guys. It's a really humbling experience to meet my mga idol coaches at sinamahan pa ni Prof. Sai. So talagang sobrang tuwang-tuwa na ako. All right. Thank you, Coach Ron. Thank you, Coach Jeff. All right, for
fantastic.
Okay, for inviting me. All right. I'm so excited pala to talk about very good stuff, okay? Especially
yes.
Ang tawag nito, Thursday.
And I'm sure
under tayo. Okay. Go.
Yeah. I'm sure, Sir David, we have a lot of listeners and viewers right now who are also subscribers of your Driven Today podcast. And meron din kami mga na-receive na mga feedback, mga questions on how you started that show. No, they're very curious. Now, paano ba naisip yung Driven Today podcast na yan? What inspired you to start that show? Meron bang nag-udyok sa'yo? Was it an idea that you wanted to do? And then finally, nagawa mo na? How did you start that show? Kasi right now, it's so popular. It's now #1. And at the same time, a lot more financial advisors are very curious how you became successful in that field and adding value to a lot of Filipinos, not only financial advisors, but across different industries. Diba? Nakikinig kay Sir David. How did you start that, Sir David?
Well, good question yan. Actually, hindi madali siyang i-start eh. Alam mo kung bakit, Coach Jeff? Guys, for everybody who got this issue of certain perfectionism, okay, definitely, ito yung pinakamahirap, yung episode 1. Alam mo kung bakit? Kasi gusto mo all the time na when you publish something, it should be perfect. Okay? Kumbaga, 2 years in the making yung episode 1. Actually.
Wow.
That's correct.
2 years.
Alright, so
Revelation
So,
yun. 2 years in the
yeah,
Lord.
That's interesting.
Parang pelikula pala yan,
Parang
David.
na lang David.
So, this is the thing here. Prof. Sai, Coach Ron, and Coach Jeff, yung logo, I bought it already. I asked my friend to simply create a logo na already. I do have the whole idea. I bought the microphone way back 2016, and then sabi ko, I bought the whole thing, everything na. Tapos, you want it to be perfect all the time, right?
Right,
Pero, it's like you're a painter. Ang pinaka-problema or pinaka-challenge sa isang painter is kapag kaharap niya no yung canvas. Saang stroke, anong unang niya gagawin? Anong color yung ilalagay niya dun sa blank na canvas na yun? And that's how I felt. Okay? Though the episode 1, it was actually my friend who's working in a in Vietnam. Okay, and he compared the whole difference ng setting natin if you're working here in the Philippines and if you're working abroad. Okay, and it started the whole momentum. So all you got to do is like to have one. Okay, kumbaga sa mga ibang financial advisors out there. And binabati ko nga pala si Kerwin Torrigosa na mag-birthday tomorrow. Okay.
Uy, happy birthday,
Kerwin.
Si Kerwin, ano yan?
Happy
ABC
birthday.
graduate yan.
Yes,
Tama ba?
yes, that's correct.
Yeah,
That's
Kerwin,
correct.
Kerwin, shout out, Kerwin.
Magta 25 years old na siya. Okay,
Oy.
bro, hindi ko sinabi yung totoong ano mo age
Kami rin naman, Kerwin, 25 years plus 20 years experience.
Yun. So going back. So it started with the whole idea, mga coaches, na I want to be different.
Okay.
I want to embrace my uniqueness. Kasi hindi naman tayo artistahin, pero meron tayong boses, right? Hindi tayo. So,
Tama.
So yung mga iba artistahin pero wala silang boses. So ngayon, ano yung pwede mong gawin right now? Okay? Na makatulong. Guys, ito ang pinaka reason why I started it is because after ko makapag financial planning, anong nang next? Yun ang isa sa mga frustration ko. Ano na bang next? Hindi niya na ako nakikita. Bihira niya na ako makakape. Kunwari taga Cebu pa to. Okay, by the way, binabati ko nga pala si Lincoln. Okay, isa rin ABC graduate. Di ba?
Hello, Lincoln.
Alright, pati
Hi,
si
Lincoln.
Lincoln. Di ba?
Si Idol Rush.
Ayan,
Hello,
okay.
Idol Rush.
So, marami tayong mga kliyente from Cebu. Paano ko mabibigyan ng magandang value ang ating mga client?
Maganda nga boses mo, David
Tama.
Pang-hating gabi.
Now, ito na. Guys, ang problema, sabi ng mga iba, ba't hindi ka na lang mag-YouTube? Marami ng tao sa YouTube. Okay? According sa statistics natin, there's at least 500 million YouTubers or YouTube accounts. Okay, 500 million.
Wow, that's a lot.
Okay, now it's a dog-eat-dog world, or di kaya what are they gonna do? Okay, di ba? So kumbaga, meron na silang show, may traction na sila. So ngayon, sabi ko, ilan ba yung nagpa-podcast? Sabi, according sa statistics within the Philippines, 5,000 lang.
5,000.
So anong gagawin mo? Ilan ba doon ang nagpa-podcast ng finances? Ilan ba ang nagpa-podcast regarding what do you call this one? Business and money management. Wala ngang estate planning about doon sa mismong sa podcast. So sabi ko, bakit ganun? Bakit ganun? So many people, according sa US statistics, na ang podcasting is a low-lying fruit. Okay? Kumbaga, pwede mo nang pitasin yan. Okay? So, as long as you have the mismong boses, may microphone ka, you can record it, and then that's it. Publish mo na at the end of the day. Di ba yung mga simple na talk show? By the way, another thing. The reason why I also started it is because, number one, merong tao na producer na kinukulit ako na, sir, ano ka naman, guesting ka naman sa amin. Located to sa QC, sa may Central, 'di ba? Taga-Imus ako. Sobrang traffic,
Oo.
'di ba? I need to decline. Sabi ko, it take me 2 hours just to get there. 3 hours pabalik ng bahay. So 5 hours na
5
yun.
hours, no?
Di ba? Sabi ko, medyo ano na to. So pagka-realize ko nun, if you cannot be in the show, be the show.
I like
You're
that.
right.
Oh,
Tama.
The
Di
show.
ba?
Oh,
So, i-democratize na natin yung mismong portion na, kung hindi ako ma-invite sa mismong mga big companies, bakit ako mag-aantay? Di ba?
Yeah.
Bakit ako mag-aantay na i-invite nila ako? Why don't I go ahead and create my own show and then talk about what I really want to talk about? Di ba? Pinapapunta ako doon, coach, 5:00 ng umaga.
Oh my gosh.
Alas 5 ng umaga. Ano oras ka alis sa inyo, David?
Parang malaunang hirit ang dating ka ano nila. What do you call this one? Ka-counterpart nila to. So sabi ko, ano oras ako aalis dito? Parang torture ang dating.
Oo
Di ba?
nga.
So David, yung ginawa mo to kasi yung pagkaintindi ko, no? Kasi you wanted your clients na after you help them with their finances, na gusto mo at least kahit papaano naramdaman pa rin nila yung presence mo.
Yeah.
You can add value to them by not actively being there. But para maramdaman na, hey, if you need my advice, you can actually watch me every day. And that's the advice that I give to all of my clients, 'di ba?
Yeah.
So I think it's a very very clever way of adding value, coach, 'di ba? Kasi remember, pag ikaw yung bida, pag ikaw you have a talk show, iba yung dating coaches, 'di ba? It shows that you are an expert, tama ba? And people will always deal with, 'di ba, someone they can trust, someone who is an expert. So I think that's a very very good way of doing personal branding. Na hindi tayo magtatago doon sa company branding, kundi ikaw kumuha sa'yo dahil it's because of you, David Angway. Tama, nagkataon lang na ang product mo si Sun Life, no? Or si 'di ba? So very very which is yun yung tinuturo natin sa ABC, no, Coach Jeff, no? That you really have to make sure that you are your own man. 'Di ba? Parang tanggalin mo lahat ng kulay, 'di ba? Tanggalin natin lahat ng affiliation. Sino ba tayo? Ano ba yung skills natin? Ano ba yung mabibigay nating value dun sa kliyente natin? Pag yun nasagot mo na 'di ba, you can actually give more than just your company, then you're on the right track. Tama ba?
Coach Ron, yun yung one of the objectives of ABC na you are the product, 'di ba? Nagkataon lang na tama yung sinasabi mo na you are representing a particular color, but other than that, you are the product yourself. As a financial advisor, you have to have a holistic view on how you say things. It's not just because na dahil ito yung nire-represent ko, hindi eh. Paano kung ang tanong niya hindi lang about insurance? And that's what makes a financial advisor different from an insurance agent. Kasi if you are simply an insurance agent, ang tingin mo lahat sa kausap mo, policy, di ba? So you're not adding value to that effect. Tama ba? Tama ba yun, David, on that?
Yeah. I agree. Prof. Sai. That's why I invited some of my friends from different field of real estate naman. And they talk about real estate.
Perfect.
I do have a friend, si attorney to ng mga artista. Okay?
Wow.
I asked him about estate planning. Okay? So, technically, hindi ko kaya i-expand yung sarili ko na, alam mo yun, hindi ko pwedeng aralin kaagad yung estate planning ng wala akong experience. Kumbaga. So I capitalized with this experience, and then he told me about everything na mga secret sauce on how to prevent yung mga mistakes at the end of the day. Meron din tayong mga friend. Binabati ko nga pala. Ang mga tao from Taksumo. Okay, from Ginger and EJ Arboleda. They are the CEO
Hello,
and
Ginger.
COO.
Hello,
Yeah,
Ginger.
Hello, EJ.
They are the promotor ng kung ikaw ay self-employed, okay, and you're earning, paano ka magbabayad ng tax? Diba?
Interesting. Yeah.
From say, hindi ko alam, hindi ako magaling in terms of the taxation. That's why I need their expertise.
Yeah.
And that's what I can share directly to my what do you call this one?
Galing,
To
no?
the,
Viewers.
valued listeners,
Collaboration,
right?
Oo.
You
Right
collaborate
now,
with
as
other
we
experts.
speak, we got 11,000 downloads, 56 countries listening already.
Wow.
And we are
That's amazing.
excited to share these things again. Okay,
Galing. And
Right,
David,
right.
no, I remember yung mga first few episodes mo nun, you
Mhm.
actually invited us right
Yes,
right away.
that's correct.
Naalala mo yun, Coach? Kaya I was
That's
so impressed. I was so impressed with the setup. Na sabi ko, oh, wow, very professional. Talagang it takes a lot of commitment to do that kind of work. No? Kaya ako, hats off ako sa'yo, David. Though yung pinagdaanan mo when you started is hindi siya medyo magkaiba tayo, no? Kasi sa ABC noon, biglang naisip namin ni Coach, halika magturo nga tayo. Ganun lang, tapos hindi na kami nag-isip, di ba? Ginawa na muna namin.
Agad, go
Tama
na
ba?
lang, di ba? Kasi
We started doing it right away. Then we just learned from every batch that we had.
Tama.
So, kasi iniisip namin noon, parang hindi na naman namin kailangan masyado mag-practice kasi matagal na namin ginagawa prior. Diba? We've been doing this for 20 years.
Wow.
So we just need to structure it in a way. So I'm sure yun yung inisip mo, David, no? Alam mo yung sasabihin mo, pero how can I structure it in a way na mag-e-enjoy yung, di ba? Mag-e-enjoy yung participants ko, tama ba? And matututunan, tama ba? So yun ang very, very important.
And thank you for being part of the show, and you're part of the success actually. When I release it, when I publish it, it became part of the top 5 most downloaded. Okay?
Wow, that's
wow.
amazing.
Noong time na yun, Coach Jeff, balita ko, 6 lang yung downloads.
Hindi, ang tawag ito.
Hindi ba?
30 na tayo doon.
Okay, fantastic.
Okay. So it was really, ang tawag nito, I shared it directly to my good friends because I know na, guys, if you talk directly to these 2 coaches, mahal tong dalawang to. Okay? Isama mo pa si Prof. Sai, talagang mababangkarote ka, hindi mabankrupt ka. But their experience, their expertise, walang sinabi. You can get back directly to me and then tell me, Dave, tell me kung wala kang ang tawag nito, wala kang naintindihan dito. Okay, I'll go ahead and pay for your tuition fee. Okay? So sabi
Fantastic.
naman sobra. Sir, sabi nga nila, ito Coach Ron, Coach Jeff, ito ang response nila. Sir, iniisip ko nga 5 days to. Bitin na bitin pa ako. About 2 days lang daw. Bakit 2 days lang daw? Okay? Bakit hindi nyo daw i-extend ng 5 days? Sabi ko, grabe to ah. Nag-enjoy. Sabi ko, ano natutunan mo? Actually, yung mga jokes ni Coach Jeff, talagang sobrang bentang-benta. Di ba? Brando. Pero ayun, kidding aside, it's absolutely yung value na binibigay ninyo. Wala akong masabi. All Sun Lifers are absolutely talagang idol na idol talaga kayo. Kaya katulad nito kanina, kausap niyo yung aking BM eh. Okay, Coach?
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Binabati ko nga pala yung BM ko.
Hello,
Okay?
BM, GG. Ang pinakamahinhin sa lahat ng mahinhin. BMs.
GG.
Oh, fantastic.
That's
Pero
right. So,
David, ano yung...
In
Yeah,
line
go ahead,
with
Coach.
that. Sige. In line
Go ahead,
with
Coach.
that, Sir David, dun sa mga nag-hesitate pa rin ngayon, let's give them their first takeaway. Dun sa mga nag-hesitate pa rin ngayon to make a change in whatever they want to do in their life or to start something na hindi pa rin nila masimulan, what can you give them like an advice? Because you've experienced, delaying it for 2 years.
2 years.
And what can you give them? Anong advice ang pwede mong ibigay sa kanila para mag-start na sila just like you na sinimulan na?
Okay. For those people who are tuning in right now directly to our show today, I believe na there will be no change kung hindi mo ma-experience tong dalawang to. Either of the two. Okay? It's either you are really in pain. Okay? Kapag you're already in pain, okay, technically, ano na yan eh, you don't have any choice but to make some changes. Okay? And number 2, progression. If you look into your current situation right now, where do you want to progress? Ako, during that time, when I started it last year, okay, inisip ko lang, bahala na. Basta hindi, bahala na kahit hindi perfect. Okay? Basta mag-progress ako. And that's exactly the main reason why right now, I was not really thinking na this one's gonna last at the end of the day. Okay? Sabi ko probably, alam mo ba, according sa mismong statistics ng podcasting, after 7 episodes, they're gonna be gone already. Ibig sabihin, after ng 7 episodes, tapos na yung show. Okay? And right now, we've already done 50 to 60 plus episodes.
Wow.
Okay, and we've been for about
I think
a year.
that deserves a round of applause, right?
Diba? Diba? So,
Fantastic.
Congratulations, DA.
Yun yung na-realize ko. Going back to your question, if you are stuck right now and you don't want to change, definitely someone will change and eat you up. Okay? And you will be living with a lot of regrets. You will be living a lot of regrets. So, si Coach Ron, binibida ako kanina about the branding. Pero, may nakausap ako from the LinkedIn branding person. Okay? Hello to Miss Cassie Pajarillo. Okay?
Hello, Miss Cassie.
Yeah, so she's an expert in terms of LinkedIn and she's teaching a lot of clients about branding. So, ano ba ang branding? In one word, okay? Promise. That's your promise to your clients. So sabi ko, ano?
Nice.
Okay. So ano ba ang promise ng Driven Today podcast? Basta to inspire, to empower people, those people who are really into their career, okay, in the middle of their crossroads. How can I help them? Right? And ako, last 2009, when I was still very young, okay, na-scam ako. And kapag na-scam ka, definitely, you would like na makabawi ka agad. And I was really in pain during that time. And that's the reason why when I joined the insurance company, insurance industry, my goal is for them not to be scammed. The Driven Today podcast was actually created out of my frustration. Na sabi ko, ayoko na ang mga tao maloko. And that's also part of educating young individuals. Or di kaya nasa mid-tier ka man. Basta my goal is to give you an idea about how you can get back on track. Di ba? So that's
amazing.
I hope na I answered your question.
That's amazing. So mga financial advisors who are tuning in right now, very important. You have to accept the fact that if you're a financial advisor right now, you are automatically an influencer because you're influencing someone else's life by making a change dun sa kanilang finances, mga ganun. Ibig sabihin, ang point ni Sir David, it shouldn't stop there, which means kailangan palakihin mo yung circle of influence mo so that you can impact more lives and you can inspire more people. So you have to decide today, if you haven't started anything yet, you wanted to start something, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be you wanted to write that book. You wanted to have your own show. You wanted to do this. You want to conduct a workshop. You want to do this, do that, do this, do that. If you haven't started yet, you have to decide today to stand out. Because when you stand out, you increase your circle of influence, then that's the time you would be able to help a lot more Filipinos. Tama ba, Professor Sai,
Yeah,
when it comes
Jeff,
to standing out?
one word
What's your
for that
opinion about that?
one. One word for that one purpose. You just have to be quiet for a couple of for some time. Then you have to think, ano ba yung purpose ko? Why am I doing this one? But you have to find
Wow.
that
So,
purpose.
I agree. I agree.
Kahit tayo sa ABS, sa ABC, the reason ABC is very successful because we were able to find that purpose yung gap sa industriya natin yung theory at yung practicality Pwedeng
Yeah.
kung nakuha ko na to, ang question ko, paano pa to i-apply? 'Di ba?
Yeah.
Meron naman na
Yeah.
magaling mag-apply pero ang tanong mo naman, legal ba to? Tama ba to? In accordance
Tama.
dun sa mga tinatawag nating ethically accepted practices. Laging may gap until ABC came in. So we were able to address that purpose. We were able to address that requirement ng industry. Just like DA is what was doing right now, di ba?
Yeah.
Nakita niya na, ito yung purpose ko Di ba? Kaya ang ganda na yan, driven today. Di ba?
Yeah. At saka maganda doon, coaches, talaga may pinanggalingan. Tama ba? May pinanggalingan, may hugot.
May hugot.
And makita mo yung passion every time David talks in this show. Alam mo na he knows what he's doing. He's very passionate about it. And yung sinasabi natin, pag sinabi mo kasing alam mo yung purpose mo, yun, na-post ko to just today, no? I said dun sa isang quote na, if you are living God's purpose, no one can stop you.
Yeah. Galing.
Tama ba?
Galing.
Kasi yun yung primary reason bakit niligay ka ni Lord dito sa mundong ibabaw, di ba? It's for you to live that purpose, di ba? And once you find it, whether you're 40 years old like us, di ba kami na Coach Jeff, we found our purpose na medyo late na than most people. Pero na-realize namin noon na lahat pala ng pinagdadaanan namin ni Coach Jeff was in preparation of what we're doing right now. Kaya financial advisors, kung kayo medyo nahihirapan kayo sa ginagawa nyo ngayon, you know what? You're supposed to do what you're supposed to do. I mean, you're supposed to be there because you're supposed to be there. It is really meant for you to be better. Diba? So katulad nung pinagdaanan ni David, it actually set him up to do this. Tama ba, David?
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Can I add something?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, can I add something? I believe now we are more than 100,000 financial advisors. And if you're brand new or you're just rookie or 1 year pa lang sa pagiging financial advisor, don't compare yourself directly to someone who is already ahead of you.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
The reason behind it is you will either be frustrated immediately. Okay?
Yeah.
So, grabe, kinukompare ko yung 20 years experience ni Coach Ron sa 2 years, 3 years experience ko in the industry. Malulula ako. Kaya ikaw, as a brand new or as a 1 year, 2 years financial advisor, you ask yourself, who are you? And what is unique sa'yo? Okay? Kung gaya-gaya ka parati, talagang medyo mahihirapan ka. Para tayong coach, ito yung sinasabi ko sa mga tao ko Para kang sardinas. Okay? So
Sardinas.
talagang commodity ka, 'di ba? Commodity. So dapat Dapat you are above directly with your uniqueness. Kumbaga, yun yung ano ba yung key differentiators mo. Nandoon ka sa kunwari, let's say for example, flight attendant ka tapos financial advisor ka din, 'di ba? So may maganda na yung community mo niyan. Kung ikaw ay isa ka namang, let's say for example, introvert. Ayan.
Yeah.
Introvert. Nako.
Mga challenges siya, introvert.
Ito, kapag tinatanong ko, sino mga na-attract ng introvert? Siyempre, hindi yung extrovert. Siyempre, yung mga introvert din.
Mga kapwa niya rin.
Oo, exactly. So ngayon, don't compare so much about your stage 1 sa stage 20 nung isang tao.
Yes,
Kasi
I agree.
baka mamaya mawalan ka ng drive, hindi mo makita yung purpose mo. Okay? So ayun lang.
Just to add on that, David, coaches, minsan kasi there are financial advisors who would focus on so much on their success story. na naka-cloud yung mind ni rookie na ganun pala lang pala kadali. No, it's not. 'Di ba? Marami akong kilala na they're very apprehensive in sharing their failures, their na dito sila galing kasi ayaw nila maisip ng rookie na mahirap. No, I mean they have to go through that, and being transparent at the same time, telling them what to do kasi life will not be easier.
Yeah.
Tama ba? Whether sabihin mo yan o hindi, they will have to go through it. Tama ba?
Tama.
So might as well make them be ready. And that's why ako na-appreciate ko yung company ninyo. Actually lahat naman Maraming leaders na I would commend, especially yung leaders nyo, David, because they would go to us. They would go to us for the training of their rookies. Because Prof, doon kasi yung pinanggalingan namin ni Coach Jeff yung tipong na-realize namin na kaya minsan walang tumatagal kasi they don't get trained ng foundational. Tama? Kailangan kasi may pundasyon para tumagal. Tama?
Yeah.
And I think that's what we can do moving forward talaga.
And then, DA, we try to put structure on what you are doing. Parang bahay. Hindi ka naman pwede pa naggawa ka ng bahay, bubong ka agad, di ba? You have to put the foundation, di ba? And that's where that's where the basics comes in, di ba? Yung hindi pwedeng sabihin ka agad. Kasi gusto ko agad mag-MDRT Ang tanong, marunong ka ba mag-present? Ang tanong, marunong ka na bang mag-handle objections? So, kung ayaw mong daanan yun dahil mahirap, well, basically, you have to rethink yung purpose mo on how to do it. Kasi lahat ng the reason why we were called masters in what we're doing, we are simply students with a lot of tuitions that we paid. Yung mga failures natin. Kaya nga, di ba, Coach Ron, Coach Jeff, NDA, success is really a lousy teacher. You want to be successful, learn yung mga heartaches ng mga experiences. Even Jack Ma of Alibaba, sabi niya, success is a lousy teacher. You want to be successful, learn the failures.
Wala ka matututunan pag lagi nananalo.
Ang tawag ko doon, Coach
Tama ba?
Coach Ron, tuition. Tuition ang tawag ko doon. Tuition. I never call even for my kids, I don't tell them you're a failure. No. Ang tawag dyan, anak, tuition. That's a tuition for learning.
Agree.
Galing. I agree.
That's right. Tapos, Sir David, yung Driven Today podcast mo, you've had amazing people na nag-guest sa show mo, and every time there's a guest, I'm sure you have learned a lot of things. If there were, without naming the guest anymore, kung kanino ang natutunan mo, if there's this 3 things that you would like to share dun sa natutunan mo dun sa mga guest mo, what would that be? If there are only 3 things,
top 3 takeaways,
your top 3 takeaways dun sa lahat ng mga guest mo na gusto mong ma-impart dun sa mga listeners natin ngayon, what would those top 3 be?
Okay. Majority of my guests, napansin ko may pattern. Okay? Awareness.
That's interesting.
That's the number 1. Awareness.
Okay.
Hindi
Number 1,
magkakakilala
awareness.
to Hindi magkakakilala to. Pero lahat ng guests ko, all of them have great awareness. So sabi ko, this is kung ito ay binebenta lang sa palengke, dapat ubusin na to. Pero ito, mga guests ko, in terms of finances, of course, sila, ang tawag nito, very aware in terms of where they are going, where they would like to end up, okay, probably in the next couple of years. I spoke to multiple CEOs, nakita ko awareness nila right now, nasaan ako, gusto ko dito kaagad, very clear. Very clear.
Clarity, no?
As in, hindi ko alam kung saan nila kinukuha yon, pero that's the number 1. Okay? Awareness. You guys, okay, for those who are listening right now, you need to be aware about almost the essential. Okay? Ano ba yung essential? Tapos non-essential. Kasi yung pangalawa na nakita kong pattern, they are essentialist. Okay, familiar kayo mga coaches sa sa minimalism. 'Di ba sa mga minimalism? Okay.
Yeah.
Kumbaga,
Mm-mm.
ito sa buhay natin, dapat we need to focus on the essential part. There are a lot of people who are pursuing a lot of things pero they end up being mediocre.
Tama.
Okay? Yun yung mga tao na
I
parang
see.
gusto nila, they would like to be number one in every aspects. Okay? Of certain industry, kumbaga. Yeah, so sabi ko, okay.
Mm-mm.
Pero they lost. They lost because ang energy nila, ang tawag nito?
Sabog.
Sabog.
Oo.
Sabi ko,
Oo.
yung awareness nila regarding sa nasaan sila is actually nanggaling din sa pagiging essentialist nila na tinatawag.
Mm-mm.
Na para bang ano ba yung pinakamahalaga dito? 'Di ba? A lot of people kapag sinasabi, "Oh, ano bang priority mo rito?" Napansin ko dun sa mga guests ko. Dun sa 5, madalas kasi ng mga kausap ko, 5 raw yung priority nila, 6, 7. Pero yung mga guests ko, sabi nila, if you do have more than 2, you don't have priorities. So sabi ko, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Kasi sabog nga.
I see.
Mm-mm.
Oo.
So in terms of career and finances, ito
Mm-mm.
coach, the reason why I also probably the fourth reason why I created the Driven Today podcast is because I'd like to debunk the myth. Okay, di ba parang ano tayo, mythbusters tayo. Okay, mythbusters tayo.
Anong
Coach,
myth yun?
ito raw. Kapag ikaw daw ay successful financially,
Oo.
okay, ang malas mo daw sa career. Di ba? So sabi ko, saan ang galing yun? Kapag ikaw naman ay maganda yung karera mo, wala ka naman daw finances na tinatawag. Sabi ko,
Mm-mm.
Sabi ko, ba't hindi pa pwedeng dalawa?
Mhm.
Successful ka in your career, successful ka din in your finances. Di ba? Yung iba daw kasi,
Mm-mm.
okay, yung career nila, ang ganda-ganda, well-controlled, pero yung finances
Mm-mm.
nila, out of whack. Sabi ko, may mga kakilala akong ganun ah.
Yeah.
Di ba?
Tsaka David, meron din na maraming pera pero walang oras.
Yeah, totoo.
Tama ba?
Or maraming pera, pero wala namang health.
Tama. Tama, sabi ko, medyo kailangan natin to. Kaya the reason why
That's
it's
also
all
true,
about
yeah.
career
Yeah.
in finances is all about, sabi ko, hindi, kailangan nating i-debunk itong mga myth na to.
Mhm.
Di ba? Hindi mo pa pwedeng sabihin na, hindi, ang tawag nito, may health ka nga, wala kang pera. Pero gusto mo ba may pera pero wala kang health?
Yun.
Ba't hindi pa pwedeng dalawa?
Pwede,
Diba?
pwedeng pareho. Diba?
Oo, di ba? Di ba?
Ano yun
yung mga-
limiting belief kasi yun,
Yes.
David.
Yes, that's correct. And that's the reason why awareness, essentials, okay, dapat maging focus ka, extreme focus. And then lastly, the reason why many people who I invited directly as a guest sa podcast, they understand their purpose at the end of the day.
Nice.
They are not chasing followers sa Instagram. They are not chasing likes sa Facebook. They are chasing their life's purpose. Okay? And hindi sila mapakali. Okay? Including you guys. Okay? Alam mo yung parang part na whenever I talk to them, na Dave, you know what? Nagigising ako 4:00 ng umaga. Hindi ako mapakali. Gustong-gusto kong gawin yung gusto ko. Okay? Tapos giving value. So sabi ko, wow, saan ang gagaling yun? Hindi. Dave, the night before, hindi na nga ako makatulog eh. Sabi ko, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
When you're in
Galing.
that zone, you're definitely in the growth zone at the end of the day. Genius zone mo yun, yung part na yan. Okay? Nothing can stop you. Okay?
Yeah.
So for those people who are listening right now and watching us, I hope you guys can go ahead and simply, alam mo yun, take note about those. Awareness, essential, and at the same time, life purpose.
Life
Okay?
purpose.
Yeah.
You will definitely in the right track when you are when you have those. Okay?
Yeah.
Diba?
Oh,
We never
fantastic.
even talk about talk about the money na meron sila.
Yeah.
They're not bragging their money at the end of the day. Coach, kumbaga, i-add ko to kumbaga parang bonus na lang.
Okay.
Majority of those people na I spoke with, even though they are millionaire, okay, multi-millionaire, they never brag their money. And, di ba, imaginein mo yun. Their drive is not about the money to earn at the end of the day. Their drive is to be a value to a lot of people.
Wow.
To be a person of significance.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Okay. So I was really not just impressed, surprised, and I'm also excited for them. Na grabe, these are big thinkers, big movers at the end of the day.
Galing.
Wow, that's amazing takeaways. Wow.
Coaches, you know what?
Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, ito yung key takeaway ko kay David. Things that I realized is that number one, talaga really have to have clarity of purpose. Tama?
Mm-hmm.
Number two, you really have to have laser-like focus. Diba? I mean, if you have laser-like focus, I mean, you're not distracted with small things that, kasi sometimes,
you can clear out the clutter.
Yeah, clear out the clutter. Kasi pag
Para
alam
yung mga
mo,
essentials lang talaga.
tama. Parang ganito, Coach Jeff if you know that you are built to race, I mean, you won't go, di ba, hindi ka nagmi-minor. I mean, you don't set, you set lahat ng galaw mo, you're gonna set up as if you're gonna race every single day. Tama ba?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's the same thing, di ba? So, pag ikaw, alam mo yung binild sa'yo ni Lord, ito yung purpose mo, hey, kailangan araw-araw ganyan yung galaw mo. Diba? So yun ngayon, diba? So you really have to find that burning desire. Hey, what do you want to do right now? It's stop procrastinating things and do what you want to do. Tama ba? If you need what? Katulad ng ginagawa ni David, mag-podcast, gusto mo rin yon? Actually kami, di ba? Coach Jeff, gusto rin natin yung ginagawa ni David, di ba? And kami ni Coach Jeff, ganun kami, like 3 years ago, we started off with 12 participants who just paid us $999 to teach them 3 days. Abunado pa kami sa parking. Tama ba? Pero you know what? It was like, wow, thank God, meron kaming estudyante. Tama ba? Tapos diba, just imagine, Coach. Diba? And meron kang nag-invite pa sa amin, David, na it was supposed to be free. Then after the talk, I mean, the guy gave us 10,000 pesos. You know what? Ang first thing that sabi ko kay Coach Jeff, I think we have to start charging people. Kasi they saw the value, so why shouldn't I? Tama ba?
Tama,
so,
tama.
Yeah, if you have a brilliant idea, stop procrastinating and ilatag mo na kay universe. Ilatag mo na, and you know what? Everything will fall into its proper place.
Agree with you.
Fantastic. I wish we had more time. Grabe, ang conversation natin with Sir David.
Yung mga takeaways.
Ang ganda. And I'm sure if we only had the whole day, we would be able to learn a lot more. Grabe, no? But it's almost time. It's almost 10 o'clock. And Sir David, we truly appreciate you for being here tonight. Kahit na short notice, di ba? I invited Sir David. We invited Sir David this morning. Nagbaka sakali lang tayo kung pwede siya. Oh my.
Galing.
Grabe, bigla siyang naging pwede, no? And then, fantastic. Thank you. I
Ang
know you are
bloopers doon,
very busy.
A little bit of bloopers. Akala ko talaga Wednesday today. Okay? That's the meaning.
Okay lang yan, DA. At least you're able to make it. And we are thank you. Kami dapat magsabi.
Thank you very much, David.
Time for this one.
Oh, hindi kasi pwede hindi pwede si Vince Rapisuri. Ito na lang.
Tawagan ko na ba?
Fantastic, Sir David. Thank you very much.
Maraming salamat. For those people pala, keep tuning in and keep subscribing directly dito sa page na to. Okay, ABC Academy, definitely more power to you. Together with you, Coach Jeff, Coach Ron, and Prop Sai. Okay, and to our, what do you call this one? To our producer, Brian Ordiales.
Oh, yes.
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 And please plug in your channel, David.
Okay. Alright, so
Go ahead, Sir
guys,
David.
maraming salamat again for tuning in to us and for those people na kung feeling mo na bitin ka. Okay, I do have 60 episodes for you. Okay, go ahead and
Wow.
check in directly sa Spotify, all right, Apple Podcasts. We're also in Stitcher and multiple directories. Okay, so lahat ng podcasting directories nandoon tayo. But anyway, I'll go ahead and simply release another revamped episodes this coming last week of September. Okay, kumbaga, consider that one as season 2. All right. So
Wow.
I cannot
Wow.
wait to hit
Congratulations,
the 100
Dave.
episodes. Okay. For about next year. Okay. Until next year. Okay. Pero if you do have questions, concerns, send me a message. Okay. Directly to my Facebook account, David Dangway. And if you do have some feedback, okay, info@driventodaypodcast.com. All right, so that's it for me.
Thank you very much, Sir
Fantastic.
David.
Picture muna
Palakpakan
tayo,
natin, Sir
Brian.
David.
Picture
Isang
muna.
Isang picture muna. Okay, bago umalis si Sir David. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and smile.
Okay.
All
Okay,
right. thank you.
fantastic.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Sir
Thank
David.
you very
for
much,
being here.
David.
We'll see you again.
See you.
Thank you,
All
Sir
right.
David.
See you around.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Alright.
Alright.
Grabe,
alam
Coach,
nyo na.
no?
Grabe, ang dami ko natutunan ngayon. Fantastic,
Oo.
Professor Sai, Coach Ron. Grabe, ang
Tatlo
ganda
agad
ng mga
yung
key takeaways
Ganda ng
natin.
tinuro
No?
niya.
Bitin ako,
Oo.
bitin.
Oo.
That's right, that's
Galing.
right.
Parang,
Oh, by the way,
parang
before we
parang
forget,
masarap siguro may cerveza negra tayo eh.
Ano? Oo.
bago natin makalimutan guys, magpa-raffle muna tayo.
Uy, raffle muna! Raffle! Hey!
We have 3 raffle prizes to give away.
Alright.
All right,
Okay,
so
okay.
very important po. The first raffle is for the upcoming Master Closer Blueprint Workshop. It's a 2-day mastery course where we will teach you how to close deals in one sitting and make your closing ratio at least 80% pataas. Okay, that's our first raffle. That's going to be on September 25 to 26. It's 2 days of mastery. From start to finish, ituturo namin lahat sa inyo on how you can close deals, an entire structure on how to present the ABC way. If you would like to win that, pay attention. Ilabas na ang pagka-keyboard warriors ninyo. Okay, ready na sa mga keyboard warriors? Ganito lang po kasimple. Ang pang number 7.
Number
Pang
7.
Number 7!
Pang number 7, okay? Pang number 7 na magta-type po nito, siya pong mananalo. Ang itatype mo lang, Driven Today Podcast. Go, go,
Driven
go,
Today
go!
Podcast.
Okay, fantastic. So meron lang tayong konting delay dun sa ano natin, no? So mamaya makikita na natin kung sino yung mga winners. Pero yan. So the Master Closer Blueprint will happen at September 25 to 26, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Very important po yan. Okay, fantastic.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Excited ako dito, no?
Okay.
Right. Fantastic. Okay, meron na ba tayong winner? Yan na. Nag-flood.
Okay, so number 1.
Okay.
Nakikita mo ba,
So,
Coach Jeff?
Coach Ron, go ahead. Go, ikaw.
Oh, yan na.
Go
Si
ahead.
Brian na. Si
Okay.
Brian.
Ito na
Number one.
si Coach Brian.
Okay.
Yun, Adrian! Congratulations!
Fantastic!
Adrian, okay.
Ano na pala naman ni Adrian?
Virtual seat. Master Closer Blueprint Workshop, the 2-day flagship training natin.
Congratulations.
Yun yung napanalunan
Adrian.
That
niya.
is valued at 1 million. Grabe.
Pang MDRT na kagad yun.
Fantastic,
Coach Ron.
fantastic.
Priceless yan.
Right. Oh, before we raffle off the second one, Professor Sai, would you like to invite them for your upcoming tax strategies for financial advisors,
Okay.
real estate brokers, and property owners? Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Coach Jeff, for that. So on September 27, ladies and gentlemen, we are inviting you to attend our masterclass session on tax strategies for professionals, business persons, property owners. Ano ba yung mga practical tax solutions if you acquire a property, you dispose of property, or if you are receiving an income or you have investment, especially yung kliyente mo, ang sabi ng kliyente po, Prof. Sai, ano bang gagawin ko? I have this investment pero I want to dispose some of my properties. Ano ba yung mga taxes na kailangan kong bayaran? Bakit? Whether you like it or you like it, taxes would always be there. And even as a professional, an advisor, a broker, pag kumita ka, meron ba akong dapat na tax na bayaran? At paano ko ba siya gagawin? If you would like to learn more of that, ladies and gentlemen, see you September 27. That's from 9 o'clock in the morning to 4 p.m. together with Coach Ron C. and Coach Jeff Luspo.
Wow, fantastic.
Closing Academy.
Yan. Okay, and ang pinaka-highlight niyan, Prof. Sai,
Fantastic. Grabe.
we're gonna provide them a worksheet they can do their own estate planning and cash flow management strategies, no, Coach Jeff? Yan. So attend kayo nun. Fantastic.
Nice. That's amazing. Good. Okay. So, next paraffle natin is one slot for a master class of their choice.
Yan.
You get one
Teka, baka
slot
nandyan si
for a
Dagi.
master class of your choice. So, kahit si Dagi.
Dagi, baka nandyan si Dagi.
Maswerte talaga yun. Okay. So, ang pang number 2 na magta-type po nito. Okay? Pang number 2 na magta-type. Siya po ang mananalo. Ang ita-type nyo lang po.
Number 2.
I am a winner.
I am a winner.
Go.
I am a winner.
I am a winner. Go.
All right. I am a winner.
Brian.
Yan, I am a winner. Yan ang mga tuturo namin sa inyo pag umattend kayo na Master Closer Blueprint.
That's right.
We're gonna teach you how to be a winner. Yan.
That's right.
Fantastic.
Coach Brian.
Pang number 2.
Number 2, Coach Brian. The winner is...
Oh, si Francis!
Congrats.
All right. Yan.
Francis
Pero,
Atienza, fantastic. Congratulations.
Fantastic. Yan. Isa yan sa mga graduates natin, Coach. Pero yan, lagi sumusubaybay sa atin. So, fantastic people.
Supportive of our...
That's right. Okay. And yung pangatlong paraffle natin, ito, maganda to, guys. You will have a one-on-one free consultation with Professor Sai, a free consultation with Coach Ron, a free consultation with Coach Jeff. So tatlong
Oh my God.
consultations ito. Oh my God. Grabe. Fantastic.
Pwede lang akong sumali dyan, Coach.
Oh, basta basta yung sa akin, wholesome lang wholesome So magtanong kayo ng ano eh.
May nag-text ka, Coach Jeff eh. Pwede raw ba magtanong about love life? Naku, sabi ko. Nagkamali po ata kayo ng tinex.
Kailangan kay Brando natin itanong yan. Ano ba yan?
Coach,
Right.
love life daw, pwede ba magtanong? Sabi ko.
Okay. So ito na po. Ang pang number 1.
Number 1.
magta-type.
Okay. Number 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Unang-una. Yung unang-unang magta-type. Ang ita-type mo lang po, i-channelize na yan.
I-channelize na yan. Oh my God.
Okay.
Alam mo, si Ron J, Coach.
Kailangan tamang spelling.
Online class, gumaganyan.
I-channelize na yan.
Pangilan? Oh, number 1.
Number 1.
Fantastic, kuya. Ano yan, Si Dagi?
Si Dagi na naman ang lalo mo.
Ayan. Okay, congratulations! Dagi, pinakaswerte financial advisor sa balat ng lupa.
Pinakaswerte yung
Nanalo na naman
advisor,
si
no?
Dagi. Congratulations, Dagi, for winning again.
Congratulations.
Grabe. Pangilan panalo na to ni Dagi? Parang pangatlo, pang-apat na ata.
Pangatlo?
Pang-apat na. Grabe,
kita mo
napakaswerte
naman, diba?
talaga ni Dagi, no?
Alright.
Fantastic. So thank you very much, guys.
To those
I
who
had
win,
fun today. Grabe. I
Same here,
learned a
Coach
lot.
Jeff. Same here.
Thank you, Professor Sai. Thank you, Coach Ron. Thank you,
Thank
Coach
you, guys.
Brian. We are
Sorry, Coach.
always here every Thursday, 9 o'clock for the ABZ Thursday Thunder. My
Thursday
name is
Thunder.
Coach Jeff Luspa.
And this is Coach Ron.
And this is Professor Sai, guys.
And remember, this show is hosted nga pala by the Suited Advisor, Coach
Advisor.
Brian Ordiales. And remember,
Remember!
always
Always be closing!
guys. Stay safe. God bless.